of the earth. And if you look at where the lowest point on the earth, you will see that that is around the Jerusalem area. That is the lowest point on the earth. Anyways, let me read to you this verse of the Quran. This is what scientists today tell us, that the area around Jerusalem is the lowest point on the face of the earth. Surah 30, verse 2 of the Quran says, "The Romans have been defeated in the nearer land. They after their defeat will be victorious." Now, this word nearer land, that the Romans have been defeated in nearer land, the word is adnal ard. And if you look in the dictionary, they have two meanings for adnal ard. One is nearer land, which many commentators use because it's a lot easier for people to understand nearer land. But if you look at the other meaning for this verse, for this word, adnal ard, you will find that it means the lowest part of the land. So the Romans were in fact defeated at Jerusalem, and that is the lowest point on the earth. So let me read to you this verse again. The Romans have been defeated in the lowest part of the land. It can also be read that way. That is, any scholar of Islam will tell you that is an equally fine interpretation, because the word adnal ard had two meanings, nearer land as well as lowest part of the land. So, and of course the Romans, they were defeated at Jerusalem. So here is a statement which completely agrees with modern science. So we see here that the author of the Quran used a word in which one of the meanings was lowest land. Could that be a coincidence? This is my question. Anyways, let's now jump over to the topic of astronomy. Now, we know that there are many elements in the universe today, or in our planet today, I'm sorry. Scientists today tell us that after studying the element of iron, that iron could not have been created on Earth. And not only that, they say iron could not have been even created in our universe. They say that in calculating the energy required to form one atom of iron, it was found to be about 4 times as much energy of the entire solar system just to create one atom of energy. Scientists go on to tell us that this kind of energy is not available in our sun, our planets, in our solar system combined. So what they're telling us is that iron could not have been formed on Earth, neither in our solar system. Rather, it should have come from some external source. That is the only place where iron could have come from. Now, excuse me, if we look in the Quran, we see that the Quran actually, it talks about things which were created on Earth. It's like, for example, inside chapter 36, verse 36, it says, "Glory be to him who has created all the pairs of that which the earth produces." And then it goes on to say that the human beings were also created from the earth. "And Allah has brought you forth from the dust of the earth." That's chapter 71, verse 17. So basically, someone would look at the Quran and say, well, yeah, that's reasonable. I mean, how else is a man 1,400 years ago, if he looks around his surroundings, he sees that everything produces coming from the earth. Grass grows from the earth, pears come from the earth, so yeah, that's very natural. But now the Quran also talked about where did iron come from. Now, if we would assume that the Quran would say that iron came from the earth, just like human beings, pears, just like, everything else, like any man would. Notice what the Quran says about iron. Chapter 57, verse 25. Let me read this verse to you. Chapter 57, verse 25, it says, "We sent aforetime our apostle with clear signs, and sent down with them the book and the balance, that men may stand forth in justice." Now here is the